Gamers, it's an account update. It's been a few months since we recorded one of these. We were in Home Kingdom for about 3 months after the KVK with 2049, where we ended up getting the star, which was a good KVK for the account, not a great KVK for somebody interested in the game because we did not have that much fighting. We had a decent amount, but not like so much to where I was popping bottles. We did not have an account update because I've just been sitting here drooling on myself, frankly, the whole time. However, we're going to do one now as we are in a very competitive KVK. So over here, we have our allies. Over here, we have our enemies, 2377. And over here, we have our other enemies. So over here, we have Stoners in Pajamas. We have 2934. These two kingdoms, I want to say there's like a few content creators in here. Shishkul's in one of these. And these are our opponents in 2377. This kingdom has been absolutely cracked and jacked. I have been out of the loop as I've been in Home Kingdom for 3 months, but I've heard that this kingdom is absolutely disgusting now. I saw we were against them and I was like, oh, like whatever, you know, like I hope it goes well. Apparently they're nasty, okay? Your boy has been living under a rock or the whole mountain, as I've heard. I didn't even know this KVK was a particularly eventful one. I've just been asleep at the wheel, guys. Look, okay? I've been in China. I've been in Atlanta. I'm going to Panama. Like, I've just been everywhere. So, my bad. I've also been lazy. I've not been uploading very much. And I wish I could blame something, but I can't. I'm going to blame, myself, I guess. Okay, anyway, moving on. We got 3310 and 1718 over here. As I understand it, 1365, as I've heard from other content creators, is probably slightly stronger or a little stronger than 2377. In terms of head-to-head combat, and Stoners in Pajamas plus 2934 is a little stronger than our allies in 3310 and 1718. So as I understand it, it's kind of even on both sides because the allies of theirs are a little stronger and they're a little weaker, and you know our allies are a little weaker and we're a little stronger. Blah 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 blah. Should be pretty eventful. Again, I don't really know super in depth for all of these. So if you're my ally and I'm like, hey, I think your coalition is a little weaker than their coalition, I'm not trying to piss anybody off. Okay, I am just what I heard, because your boy has not been living under a rock. I've been living under the entire mountain. Okay, slabs of granite and marble and whatever other hard rocks. Pause. Yeah, it's a little tough for me to get some information out there. Okay, Home Kingdom has done me a little dirty, and as I come out of Home Kingdom, they start releasing these level 10 forts and these level like 40 barbs in Home Kingdom, and I'm like, guys, like I'd have been chaining the whole time. Y'all really release that as I'm getting let out the cage? Okay. Okay. I try not to think about it. Anyway, so we have not started fighting yet. As we go into fighting, this is our current KP. Looking kind of rough, I'm not gonna lie. I just haven't moved a lot in the last 3 months, but then again, we've done like a gazillion skips, literally uncountable because it's been so many between match not founds and skipping. Next, we're going to take a quick look at our deads, which you guys can see. We have 17 million deads. 17.3, which is actually quite a lot. I plan on killing probably like 2 mil T5 this KVK. Currently we have like quite a bit in hospital, so I mean 159,000, so we're probably gonna be around 90 mil, 92 mil by the time we hit combat. Not too bad. As far as I know, we're first fighting 2377. We're not fighting against the other guys, but I did see, you know, we were like, there was some plan to fight in zone 5. I'm not entirely sure. They're going to ping me when they want me to fight, and I will be there to fight because this is unironically my job. So expect some fighting streams, guys. It's gonna be lit. In terms of rankings, I know everybody goes rankings 12. What are the rankings? I will show it to you guys. Please don't ask me on stream. If you guys have asked me on stream, I pointed you to this video. 2377 has a absolutely juicy, throbbing alliance in #1 at 22.5 billion. That is kind of terrifying, actually. That's quite a large, bulbous alliance, one might say. We got JST and Int, my boys and my boys. Underneath that, we got 1718, our allies. We got 2934, a very adept kingdom, more new than the rest, but honestly, at this point, I mean, they're pretty inundated into the game itself, so awesome to see them so high up. Stoners in Pajamas. I have known a few people in 2293. Shout out to them. I don't know if Shishkul's main is in here, but I know Shish is in this KVK, so good luck to you. I'm a huge supporter of Shishkul, guys. If you guys have learned anything from this, we are not toxic in this channel. Please do not talk any trash to Shish. He's a really nice dude. Shout out to him. I don't talk about it a ton, but Shishkul gets a lot of flack, my guys, and he should. He's like a really good guy. He's a great YouTuber. He has an awesome work ethic. Whenever I have a problem with YouTube, whenever I need advice or counsel, I go to Shishkul. So he's a really good guy. If he says, if his kingdom does some crazy stuff, or maybe he says a little off the cuff stuff every now and then, Maybe it happens to all of us. You know, I'm a little wild myself. So, you know, cut him some slack, y'all. No Shiskel hate coming from this community. Pretty please cheers on top. Next, we have the boys in 3310. That's us again. That's it. I'm pretty sure that's everybody. So that's the lineup. Pretty solid looking at it. Alliance kills. We got 2.4 trillion. Oh my God. Disgusting. Absolutely abhorrent. Somebody's got to pesticide these weeds, okay? A little too big, buddy. I'll see you on the field. We got 1718 coming in a quick number 2. I'm pretty sure they're one Alliance Kingdom, so that makes a lot of sense. Then we got JST and Int. Talked about my own kingdom, almost had a heart attack. That's how much love I have for them, okay? I started coughing so hard because I couldn't imagine a world without my Korean brothers and sisters. 2394 underneath JST. We're underneath them. Stoners in pajamas at a cool number 6, and 3310 over there as well. I want to say I actually fought 3310. Oh, I was there when they were jumpers. Holy God, the Dynasty Project. Oh man, Bot Impossible is probably watching this video right now. Shout out to Bot Impossible. Shout out to the other guys in the Dynasty Project. I was there when y'all first started. That was a year ago? No, that was about a year and a half ago, I think. Or 2 years. Long time. Anyway, I do remember the Dynasty Project. Hey, y'all should reach out to me. I'll hop in your Discord if you guys are still open, because you guys are our allies and I like you guys. So next we're gonna be looking at the individual powers. You guys know we have Wild Lion and Mr. Hope. They're both in 2377. Absolutely gargantuan tanks of players, but they don't hold a candle to Baba. Baba TC Ataturk, the OG massive player, the first guy to hit a bill. They brought him down to the Lilith HQ himself to check it out. I also went to Lilith HQ. He went there first, and I'm a sponsored content creator. So that dude is pretty important to the total marketplace of ideas when it comes to change. Like, he's done a whole lot, so it's awesome to have him there. We got Cyborg as well. Cyborg's also in 2377. That is an incredibly powerful kingdom. Okay, I see why people are talking about them being so huge. Fluffy Pony, I've not heard of him. I do not know anybody else here. Oh, Arvix is in 2377. Oh my God. They're stacked. Oh, that's terrifying. That's a terrifying lineup. They have Arvix, Mr. Hope, Wild Lion, and Cyborg. Okay, word. Individual kills, we got Baba at the top, of course. Fluffy Pony, I should probably know who this is. By the way, if I don't know who you are, that's my fault, guys. I live under the mountain, not even under a rock, so sorry if I don't know who you are. That's a reflection on me, not a reflection on you. It is no disrespect. Ali96, don't know him either. Mad Achilles, I heard he was in one of the, I heard he was a YouTuber. Shout out to him. I have to hit him up, see if we can do some kind of collab going on. So if you guys like him, make sure you say hi in one of his most recent videos from the 12-inch crew. City Hall level, Ruff as #1 is fantastic. That's our boy, okay? Never forget it. That was the first man to siege 25 in this entire KVK. Don't let that go over your heads. Right now, it is currently day 5? Day 5 in 1 hour. This is our current Crystal Tech. We're doing okay, I guess. I mean, I'm just doing the same thing as always and just going for Treaties 2, Cultural Exchange 2. Come back, go 5 over here. Treaties 1, Cultural Exchange 1. Then we're going to push through here and we're going to go for Barbarian Reports. You know, we're just going to be chaining a whole lot by the time we hit the first pass. We're probably not going to have the best tech, but the time we hit the next pass for like pass 6 and pass 7, the altars and stuff, we're going to have much better tech. So we're going to be a little weaker early, but a little stronger later. And as I understand it, we don't have to fight too much early. I will have another update on that. Obviously, if you guys watch the streams, you guys should. If you guys want to stay up to date with when the streams come out, you guys should go to the Discord in the description below. You should go to the role selection tab and turn on stream notifications. Every single time I go live, I post over there. I know YouTube doesn't always give a notification, so it's a very good way to stay up to date with what's going on. If you guys want to check out our leaderboard for honor, we are currently 232. To be fair, we are chaining. It is Strat Reserve, and it will eventually be the Mightiest Governor event. This is how it looks for our alliance. The other person who chains a whole lot would be Ackle, and Ackle is 6,000 honor above me, so I actually have been slacking. Close your eyes, pretend it doesn't happen, pretend like I have absolutely fantastic honor points. We are also #1 in honor roll as a kingdom. That's very good because I need these guys to carry me, and nothing else too crazy going on. In terms of goals this KVK, I would like to hit bare minimum. It will be 1 bill KP. More likely, it will be about 2 and change. I have these resources on hand. I have these resources on hand that you see up top. I also have all of these in bags. So we have like quite a lot overall. Pretty satisfied with the amount we have on our farms as well. As of course we do all those farms out videos, and we're gonna be bringing them all into the Lost Kingdom. We're gonna be doing forts with them. Everything's looking pretty solid. In terms of speed ups, again, like we don't have an absolutely ridiculous amount of speed ups, but you know, using T5, we don't need an absolutely ridiculous amount of speed ups. Also, I'm going to be chaining a whole lot this KVK. I'm going to be very active, so not really too concerned with how many speeds we have, especially once we get closer to KL, and as we get closer to past 7 and all those big benchmarks, we're going to see a whole ton of Mountain Warfares, and especially with the amount of GC that is getting dropped by Baba and our other players, I'm not too concerned when it comes to speeds overall. I just have to not overtrain, of course. We have 22 advanced army expansions. We are here to fight. We're going to be running probably 10% enhanced defenses. I just have the attack right now because I want to say I had to buy it for another event, but we're going to be running the defenses as well. In terms of equipment, we recently built another Sacred Dominion. It did not crit. That makes us 33-1 with 1 crit on 5. So we have, so I guess you could call it 32. 32 crafts and 1 crit on craft, which is kind of terrifying. I really wish we could have more. I am working on my 2nd infantry set. Chances are I'm going to skip the Eternal Knight, and I'll go for Gauntlets of the Glorious Goddess, and I'll also go for Boots of the Glorious Goddess, and we'll put that on my 2nd infantry set. Other than that, I don't think I'm really wanting for anything else, as I'm going to probably pick up Ragnar Prime, and then I'm going to save the rest. Probably going to skip Philip. I don't see Philip being good for my account. Philip is a fantastic commander for certain players, just doesn't look like a fantastic player for me. I'm going to pick up Ragnar Prime in its entirety. Then I'm going to wait for the next calves to drop, and I will pick those up as well. In terms of armaments, I'm going to go to my commanders after this when I show my gear sets. But we have currently Anniversary Commander Choice Award. Oh, this is from the Desert Sands thing. I forgot I didn't pick this up. I was unaware you could sit on this. Can I pick Ragnar from this? Maybe I'll pick something in the future. I have no idea. I did not expect this to work like that. Anyway, point is, over here we have 1,134 commander sculptures. We're going to put 680 or 670, whatever we can, into Ragnar Prime. Then after that, we're going to be looking to pick up the next cavalry commander, whatever that is. Other than that, let's go through gear real quick. We have 5 gear sets right now. This is our primary infantry gear set. Secondary infantry gear set, we're going to get leadership gloves, leadership boots. We're probably going to be skipping the hammer of the goddess until we might be able to have that and the other 2 by KL depending on how much we chain, but that is a really tall order and I don't entirely know. Second cavalry set, looking pretty fantastic here. I'm not really wanting for anything. And over here, we're going to have our primary cavalry set. As you can see, I don't have Ash of the Dawns on either of these. I don't really like Ash of the Dawn for the cost compared to anything else right now until I start refining. And obviously, I'm not refining. Over here, we have our primary archer set. We only have 1 archer set, so this is about as good as it gets. I was thinking about running either Dragon Breath boots or maybe leadership boots, depending on what I was looking for. I don't see a huge reason to do it right now. I really like Cloud Racers or Flame Treads. They really do a good job, like 7.5% archer health. I can't really complain about much. In terms of accessories, I'm not really looking for a whole lot. I'm just looking to finish out my crafts, and then I'll be done with my 5 legendary sets. Afterwards, I'll probably be looking for 1 full leadership set for set 6, so I can put it on either a cav, archer, or an infantry. I can put on whatever I need, and I can have a leadership set if I want to do stuff for like Champions of Olympia or something like that. I feel like it'd be a flexible set that I can also put on a ranged troop if I want that for my 6th. So my 6th set, I'm going to do a full leadership set is the plan, but that's going to take some time anyway, so don't overthink it, boys. Don't let it go over your head. Other than that, let's look at our armaments real quick. So in terms of Smite armaments, this is what we're rocking right now. Incredibly strong. We ended up pulling these, I can't remember which stream, but I ended up pulling this Northern Parchment, which is one of the strongest pieces you can possibly get for Arch. Of course, the infantry attack and infantry defense, I'm lacking 3% extra stats that I could have on them, but a 1.9% all damage on a double inscription is absolutely filthy. Whenever I use an active skill, I take 5% less damage. That's awesome. And I get a plus 3.5% attack. Over here, we got Patronage. This is an all new set because we're not using a full smite damage set. We got a triple flag. This one's pretty good. I don't think I'm going to refine this one at all, but I might look for a couple refines on this. The line shot is not the strongest inscription on the planet, but it's 1% normal damage, which is 1% all damage, and I kind of like that. The stats on it look pretty good. This is probably the most replaceable out of all of these, and this needs some work as well. But overall, I'm really, really happy. This is a really strong set, especially for somebody who does not open any arch boxes. This is my wedge infantry set, so this is going to go on either Ragnar primary or Scipio primary. I'm leaning towards Scipio primary because I want the debuff first before all my secondary abilities. This is probably arguably like one of the strongest one of the strongest pieces I've ever pulled ever. This is really good. I really like this. We got great stats coming out over here. Over here, we have our QB. My cavalry sets are not great. I'm very well aware of that. This is our QB set. This is our Nevsky set. We probably have like a little room for improvement from what I've seen. Like I think my stuff is a little better than I have it at right now, but overall, like my cavalry is not very good. In terms of my archers, if I remember correctly, my archer set is actually not that bad in the grand scheme of things, but definitely my cavalry is where I have the weakest sets. I just have to keep pulling wedge and hope that eventually I get some kind of cavalry stuff and keep rolling my transmutation stones and hoping I still get cavalry stuff. We don't even really have that many good inscriptions, so it's a little rough overall, but it kind of is what it is. We have our gear sets, which look pretty good. We have our armament sets that look pretty good. I like our commanders. I like the Ragnar Prime that's coming in. I think our goals are pretty reasonable, especially with the amount of troops we have. I'm not really too concerned about resources. I'm not too concerned about speeds. And this is an absolutely fantastic KVK. I think we are set to knock it out of the park. I want to give a great shout out to our leadership for a good drama-free allied pairing. You know, technically there's generally there's a lot of drama when it comes to big KVKs like this. I haven't really heard like a ton. I haven't seen a ton of trash talk. I've seen everybody be like pretty respectful and just pretty excited for a good KVK, especially against different opponents. I'm very excited to not have 1188 or 1175 or 2049 or any of these guys anywhere near my KVK. And those are all, by the way, excellent players. Okay, if you're at 1188, I have the utmost respect. If you're in 2049, the utmost respect, right? However, I played against or with 2049, I think 4 KVKs in a row, and I think 6 KVKs total in my career. So I'm queasy. I don't want to see them again for a while. You know, you can look out the window in an imp and you can see who your opponent's going to be for your next 4 KVKs. So it's nice to not be there. So shout out to everybody in this KVK. I want to have an awesome, clean fight, boys. And if you guys are good, loyal viewers, you guys can comment, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. You guys can go to Chisgul's channel, Schmuck's channel, Achilles' channel, and any other content creator in this KVK. I'm super sorry if I forgot about you. Oh, Furious, of course. And, you know, tell them good luck and have fun and all that good stuff. I am looking forward to streaming a whole ton. It has been a while. If you guys want to help support the channel, you guys can always donate to the Streamlabs link in the description below. If you guys want to stay up to date with all the videos coming out, all the announcements, any questions being asked, if you guys want to get coaching, it's $35 for a session, $75 for an off-stream session. You guys find all of that stuff at the Discord in the description below. Also, we have an in-game chat now. It is the 12-inch Sanctuary. Shout out to Race for doing that. If you guys are interested in this, you go to that same Discord in the description below and you say, hey Race, can you put me in the chat? And he will put you in the chat. Anyway guys, with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. This has been a long enough video. Sorry Joey to put you back in the mines, but take it easy guys. And shout out to the editor for this video. It's Joey. He's like, they call me Bomb Blower in the Discord. You guys can always say hi to Race or Joey. Keller's definitely a little quieter, but you know, we've got a bunch of editors running around and they have been starving. So, you know, be sure to thank them for sticking around, even though I have made them homeless. Hopefully they can at least get a hotel for the night after this. I'll catch you guys later. Have yourselves a great one. Bye.